because he likes French fries.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
He's smarter
sure.
than he's smarter than your average beagle. Come on now.
Of course he likes French fries.
He's sentient.
Oh, okay. So do we just want to start off with check it out?
What have we been checking out? Anything?
Any movies, any games, anything?
Smash Brothers. I
Yeah.
guess we haven't really talked about actually playing it.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that.
all you guys plan on just sitting here masturbating.
It's a great game. It's great. I love it.
My favorite character is my own me.
Yeah, these are pretty good. These are pretty good.
My gunner me.
Yeah.
I haven't played enough really. All I really got to play was the little bit I played at your house because my freaking DS wouldn't connect to yours.
Oh yeah, we couldn't do local play with it for whatever reason.
I think you need 2 cartridges.
Oh, you do need 2 cards for it? Oh, well, there you go.
The DS can barely handle it the way it is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What are they supposed to add to the Wii U version?
I don't know. I know it's getting more trophies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man, gotta go out there and pre-order that then.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna put more characters up there, or like
I would hope so.
If you connect both games, like your DS to your Wii, it's gonna play.
Mine. Oh yeah. Keychain. It's the coolest. It's the coolest keychain I've ever seen.
Pre-order made me think of it.
Yeah. I go Batman.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if you can get it like $5 on Amazon. It's like, nope.
Yeah, not pre-ordering that game if I could just pay $5 for the keychain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited for the game.
Oh yeah, I'll get the game.
Because and then they had that preview where they had Duck Dodgers as the Green Lunar, and I was like, oh my god, yes, because that's one of my favorite episodes of Duck Dodgers.
Yep. And Conan O'Brien's gonna be a playable character.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
We should be talking about I guess
Yeah.
we're recording. Hey,
We're
let's
recording.
just jump into it here.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I don't know where we'd edit the beginning.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, let's start now.
Okay.
We start now.
Hey, it's a Nerd Overload podcast, episode something.
Something
29, I think it is. 29.
Something
29.
Yeah.
Almost to that big 3-0.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm Cody.
I'm
We're very prepared.
I'm Sam.
That's Samantha.
I am the terror who flaps in the night. I am the beard that you fear.
You are also peeking the microphone.
I am the Midgetor.
You're also peeking the microphone.
Then my job here is done.
Yes. All right. So it's been a while since we've been able to kind of sit down and actually do a legit podcast. So I think we're going to go around and just kind of do some what have we been checking out.
Yay, it's not a car cast.
Yeah, not a car cast. That's the title of the episode. Not a car cast.
If you want, I can make some road noises in the background.
Hey, is that a clown?
All right, so who wants to cap it off? Who wants to start?
Well, you guys have been doing more stuff than I've been doing.
Samantha and I saw the Box Trolls.
Oh, I wanted to see that. How was that?
It's really good. I mean, it's a Lakia stop-motion animation movie, so it was really good.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, I remember when the previews were first coming out, people were like blowing their brains out because the freaking in one of the teasers they talked about different forms of families, the same sex family.
Yeah, there's undertones of that through the whole movie.
Okay.
Cause,
So it's very progressive.
Yeah, because the kid was raised by the Box Trolls.
Oh.
But he also has a human dad.
Okay.
So he kind of has 2 dads. He's got his Box Troll dad and his regular dad.
A space dad.
So it's not like a gay family
that's
thing.
not what
that doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, there's undertones of any family is okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good. That's good.
And it's funny, and the art is amazing.
Nuts.
Yeah. Every one of their movies, like I spend the whole first 10 minutes just being like, wow. All of it.
Paranormal. I'm like, oh my god, they put all those little lines in the ceiling. They didn't have to do that.
Like, it's different from a CG movie because it's all, they made it all. Every little thing in it is real.
Well, that's the thing I always liked about practical effects and practical guess filmmaking like that is it's not relying too much on, well, you can do anything on a computer versus actually having somebody craft something and and it's there.
There's
you
more
can look
value
at
to it.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of feel that stop motion is kind of a dying medium, much like hand-drawn animation is kind of a dying medium. And it makes me really, really sad. And glad I didn't go to college for what I was going to go for.
Let's see. Richard Ayoade was in it. He's really good.
Cool.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are in it.
Oh,
right.
But they never talk to each other in the whole movie, I don't think, which is weird.
Oh, that's just a crime.
Yeah. It's very Wallace and Gromit, kind of.
Okay.
Mostly because of the cheese jokes.
A lot of cheese.
A lot of cheese, but it's good. Go see it if you like that kind of stuff. You'll definitely like it. Thought it was better than Paranorman.
Really?
And
Wow.
probably better than Coraline, too. I don't know. Coraline's pretty good.
Coraline is really good, and also slightly terrifying at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, the book is even creepier.
That's
than
what I've
that.
heard.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
it's good.
Those button eyes. Ugh.
Yeah.
Stuff of nightmares. It really is.
There's a scene in the book where like her fake dad is like melting like dough like right in front of her face, and it's really creepy. There's an illustration to go with it too. It's terrifying.
Wow.
For some reason, I've read more Neil Gaiman children's books than I have adult books.
He got so many good ones too.
Yeah, Graveyard Book is really good. Coraline is really good.
Adult books.
Yeah. Yeah, you've actually read American Gods and like his short story book.
I want to get American Gods. I have Good Omens, Bad Omens at home. Oh, yay! That's evidence. That's evidence right there.
My dad has Good Omens, which I've been meaning to read.
Steal from.
Yeah.
Yoink. I've mostly just been watching TV here lately. I mean, yeah, I picked up the new Thor and because I had to, and I got the new Batgirl because I really wanted to, and I read them. I liked them. Granted, I wasn't as no. I've always really liked Thor.
Stickler for continuity.
Not so much stickler for continuity. I've been out of the game for a while. I mean, I don't buy as many comics as I used to. And I mean, I back in the day, I used to be a lot like Sam, and it's like, every week, every month, I'm grabbing the books that I want to read.
Yeah, well, when we worked in the shop,
I know, it's really easy.
Yeah, we didn't have to buy everything. We could just read it there in the shop.
I know. I was all kinds of caught up.
Yeah.
But no, I liked them. I have my own theories on what's going on, especially in the Thor, because they don't show you female Thor until like the last 2 panels of the last page, and you have no idea who she is, and so there's kind of like this lead up to that, and the reason I guess in
having performance issues. Can't hold up his hammer anymore.
this doth not happen to me very often. But no, I guess during the original Sin story arc with the Watcher being killed, I guess spoiler alert, I guess Nick Fury did it.
Oh yeah, that was an original Sin. Yeah,
and took his eye, which holds all the secrets basically of the Marvel universe. Mm-hmm. And Nick Fury in this battle on the moon, he whispers in Thor's ear, and then the hammer falls to the surface, and he can't pick it up.
Yeah, well, Nick Fury's the Watcher now. That's what original Sin was about. They essentially wanted to get original flavor Nick Fury off the board so they can use Nick Fury Jr., the one that looks like Sam Jackson in the comics.
Who also looks like Ultimate Nick Fury.
Yeah, without having to explain it.
Okay.
So now
he's officially the Watcher.
Old school Nick Fury is an immortal living on the moon, looking at everybody's stuff.
The space voyeur.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I didn't realize that Nick Fury was going to be played by Stan Lee. That's one of the current theories in the movies, is that Stan Lee is actually the Watcher.
Is the Watcher. That, you know what? He's popped up enough. That'd
be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I dig that. Yeah.
Though his original cameo in Guardians looked pretty funny. He was going to be one of the collectors.
Oh yeah.
Container.
Slowly give Groot the middle finger or something. Yeah.
I am offended. And that's pretty much why they changed it, because they thought people were going to be all it was too much. But yet Star-Lord flips off the Nova Corps. So
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Either way,
He's not an beloved old man.
he has a conversation in Mallrats about superhero genitalia.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was before he was more famous in outside circles versus just the nerd. Like, oh my god, this is the Godfather of Marvel stuff.
This is my comic book grandpa. Like
Yeah.
everyone's comic book grandpa.
Yeah, it's just TV. Sleepy Hollow. It's been really good.
I need to watch that.
Did you see Gotham?
I did. Me and Sam both watched the first episode of Gotham.
Yeah, we texted back and forth during it. Yeah.
And I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I saw yesterday where somebody had called it the Oswald Cobblepot Hour. Because I guess a lot of the episodes have been pretty much about him.
Yeah.
The Oswald Cobblepot mysteries.
Watch him be an angsty emo teen. Or early 20-year-old. I'm not even sure how old he's supposed to be.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who knows how old anyone is supposed to be? Cause it's
Everyone is way
confusing.
older than Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat up geriatrics. But I just didn't like it. I guess if it wasn't Gotham per se, it might have been better.
If it were a straight procedural with, different kind of with those kind of elements, I think it would have worked. I think the show would have worked. I went back and watched it again, and it still didn't care much for it, but it was better. I liked it a little better on second time through because I was kind of able to kind of divorce myself from all right, this isn't Batman. This isn't. Just look at it as a procedural, and I liked it all right.
I mean, I like the guy who's playing Bullock.
Yeah.
Of course, I like most of anything he's in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel maybe the first episode would have been better if they weren't shoving so many
the
characters down your throat.
The Easter eggs were really tough.
Can you
to
really
wade through.
call them Easter eggs? I mean, it wasn't like a hint. It was here's Riddler, here's Penguin, here's Catwoman, here's Poison Ivy, here's possibly the Joker.
Here's a Joker.
Yeah, a
Like
Joker.
having Easter eggs thrown at your face.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like there's an angry Easter bunny who's pelting you with a machine gun that launches eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I was almost expecting like Bane to bust through a wall like the freaking Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
I will break you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of the other episodes. I really don't want to. There's too much other TV going on right now for me to really waste my time.
Yeah.
I mean, this season of S.H.I.E.L.D. Has been really good.
So far, so good.
I've liked it. I am an episode behind. I haven't watched the last week's.
Yeah, adding in Absorbing Man was a nice.
That
touch
was
for
a
the
nice
first
touch. I
couple
really
episodes.
liked it.
Yeah.
I did like it, and I was a little sad that Lucy Liu was not a more permanent.
Lucy Lawless.
Lucy
Two different
Lawless.
people.
Yes,
Very different people.
I know. Pardon me, kids. I am still tired from work. Yes, Lucy Lawless, Xena, in street clothes.
Yeah.
South Park has been really good since it came back.
I haven't watched South Park in a really long time. I used to be really on top of it.
They're doing something really weird this season. Like they're having
What?
like,
South Park doing something weird?
they're having like continuity between episodes. Like
Oh.
something
Yeah.
that happens. It
Like
affects
ongoing stories?
Kind
Okay.
of, like they're kind
Yeah.
of loosely connected, but there's still something happening in one episode. It's going
Oh.
on.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody remembers it happening.
Oh.
Wow.
weird.
Like in the first episode of the season, they started a business called the Washington Redskins because the trademark was dropped because it's racist. So they started their own business, their own Kickstarter that doesn't do anything called the Washington Redskins. And they quit school and they told everybody to go F themselves. And then in this next episode, everybody's mad at them because they were jerks.
Huh.
Interesting. Now I saw the tail end of a recent episode where Stan's dad was Lord.
Is Lord.
Is Lord.
He
Yeah.
is
Still
Lord.
is. That's what the new
Really?
episode was about. Was him being Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the second one, they're throwing a party to get everybody to like him again. They're like, we're going to have Lord at the party.
And you just think that they just hurried him through.
Threw her Lord costume on Randy, but in the episode after that,
It was about transgender or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
And they actually did a really good job with it. Like I was
Yeah.
afraid it was going to get offensive
Yeah.
because they've
It's South Park.
yeah. Well, like bad offensive.
Oh, not like funny haha.
Yeah,
offensive?
like
okay.
because they've had transgender stuff on their show before, and it was not.
Yeah,
like,
not great.
Yeah.
The 300 spoof episode. The Bows. Is that the name of the bar?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Lesbos. This is Lesbos.
Oh man.
Oh man, yeah.
But they handled it really well, and they must really like Lord too, because the whole episode they're talking about how talented and different she is.
Well, did you see she recorded the song that they made for the show?
No,
Yeah, there's a video of her singing the song, the Lord song from the episode.
I am Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they've been doing a really good job with this season. I think the last season wasn't quite as good, but they've picked it up. I guess by trying something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys watched the Simpsons Family Guy crossover
I
episode?
watched it.
Did you?
It was awful.
Pay me to do that.
Yeah, I watched it while you were at work. Don't watch it. Just don't watch it.
I mean, I know a lot. I watched the clip with the really offensive joke.
Yeah, that awful rape
That's all
joke.
it took. Like, nope.
Yeah. And I mean, it's Family Guy, and I should not be surprised. And I feel, I don't know. It might be because I'm getting older. I don't know, but I feel like some shows just need to stop. I mean,
Yeah.
I loved Family Guy when it first came out, and I watched it really regularly for a long time.
Yeah, I used
Same
to
thing
love Family
with
Guy.
Simpsons.
You know, Family Guy, when it came back from being canceled, those first couple seasons after it came back weren't bad.
No,
Yeah,
They were probably
good.
some of my favorite episodes are from that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, and it's like Simpsons. Simpsons still isn't terrible, but I just don't care anymore. I just don't get as much enjoyment out of it as
Yeah.
I used to.
I mean, I still like to watch it, but I don't go out of my way to
yeah,
watch
I mean,
it.
if it's on, I'll watch
Yeah.
it, but it's not like a.
And I'm not going to get mad about it either, because
No,
I
yeah.
understand, like, it's not going to be as good as it was. Nothing is going to be as good as those Simpsons episodes were.
No,
Yeah.
no. Though I did sit down and watch a lot of the FX Super Marathon there for a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, if
The-
we
the
would have had
every-
FX, I would have watched it.
The every episode ever.
Yeah.
And I would come in and out of it. I was like, oh my god, I remember this episode, and I remember this episode.
Yeah, that was the work. That's what we had on at work constantly. Yeah. Yeah.
So you feel a little differently than I do about it.
And no, it was pretty great. Nope, still pretty great.
I like study Simpsons episodes. I'll buy the DVD set and I'll just sit there and I'll watch them and just like
Oh, yeah.
Analyze.
Commentary.
yeah, with
Oh,
commentary.
yeah,
like
I love the commentary on them. I really do. Well, I mean, shoot, in college I wrote a paper on the Homer Goes to College episode.
That's a
like
great
a
episode.
6-page.
Really?
Yeah, dissecting the media's interpretation of college as opposed to actual
What college is actually
college
like.
experience, and it was the Simpsons episode spun that on its head because Homer went in with the media expectation, and the show actually does a really good job, at least in the first 20 minutes until
Yeah.
things got crazy, like giving an accurate portrayal of how college is.
Yeah,
you know?
he went in going thinking it was going to be Animal House, and it's
Yeah.
this college.
Yeah, it was a neat kind of spin around.
one of Conan O'Brien's few credited writer
Yeah.
credits. on The
Yeah,
Simpsons.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I guess everyone gets their start somewhere.
I am so smart. Sam Martin.
Did you guys see where Stefan came back to SNL?
I saw
No.
the tail end of that. Yeah,
I
this
watched-
season of SNL hasn't been good.
No.
It's been really bad. That Chris Pratt episode was awful.
I mean, there are only like maybe 3 solid castmates
Wow.
on SNL.
If
Yeah.
Chris Pratt couldn't save it, then no one can.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is like almost the god of the internet right now. He's almost a cat.
Chris Cat.
We've been
Get on the
watching-
internet. Get on it.
We've been watching Parks and Rec not the last season, but the season before that.
When they just put on Netflix.
Yeah, and he's so good on that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do enjoy Parks and Rec. Steph's been like power watching a lot of stuff, and I've been kind of in and out between work, sleep, and just derping and doing my own thing.
I've been watching that and New Girl. They added the last season on Netflix too. That's a great show.
Steph's been watching New Girl and catching up on the Mindy Project.
We're so behind them.
Yeah, we haven't even seen all the first season of that. I like Mindy.
It's funny. It really is. Though I didn't expect her to be a doctor when she first started watching it. I expected her to be more kind of like her office character and just kind of be stupid.
Her book is really good. What's it called? Yeah.
Other questions?
Yeah. I read it. It was good. I liked it more than Tina Fey's book.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which was also good.
Well, yeah, it's Tina Fey. I mean, if anyone can make me like Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really been it, really. I just trying to catch up on shows here and there. I need to watch even though I have watched the pilot of Flash, I need to watch the network version of the pilot of Flash.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Flash is really good. That
Oh, yeah.
pilot was
It
really
definitely-
solid.
It definitely, it's a fun superhero thing.
It did it right.
Yeah. And I'm really excited since those pictures of Professor Zoom
Yeah.
has been coming out, and I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
And then, like, the fact they're actually, using even some of, like, Flash's kind of more, I guess, dumb characters, like Weather Wizard, and stuff
Oh yeah.
like that.
No, the whole Rogue. By the end of the season, the entire Rogues
Gallery.
team is gonna. Well, that's what his.
Oh yeah, it's called the Rogue. Yeah,
it's their supervillain group called the Rogues, and it's Captain Cold, Weather Wizard, Mirror Master, Heatwave, and Prankster, and yeah, they've shown pictures of Captain Cold.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Dude from Prison Break.
Yeah,
right?
Prison Break. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're doing a better job with villains than Arrow does.
Hey, second season Arrow was actually pretty good.
I need to watch. We're like at the last episode of the first season and haven't got all the way through it yet.
Second season, I just finished that on Netflix.
I mean, I like it. I don't not like it.
I mean, there's a lot less angst in the second season.
Yeah.
Well, except with Speedy. Speedy gets a little angsty in that. But there's like you see a little more involvement with Deadshot comes back. There's the whole season is about Deathstroke, and I love his costume. I like the way things go. Trying to think of some other notable villains. Clock King.
Clock King.
King.
Clock King.
Really? Now, which version is it? Is it like the Batman animated series, like the guy who's like always on time?
Yeah,
Or is
he's
it-
like spouting off time. Yeah. He's sitting there like they're pulling like a job, and he's like you got 38 seconds. Hold 5 seconds, As
Okay, so it
he's
is-
like sitting in a van radioing these muscle that he hired.
Okay, that's cool because the comics Clock King is just a dude
With a clock face.
with a clock for a face.
Yes, and he wears like a cheesy like Halloween like royal crown and like robes. Yeah, yes, but no, he's more like the Bruce Timm version of the Clock King, except he doesn't have clock hands on his glasses.
No, that's a shame.
I know,
that
right?
was really cool.
He
That
should
was-
have like a bunch of watches.
He does.
on. Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, he's got all like he pulls up his sleeves. There's all these watches and stuff.
Nice.
It's really it's a really good episode.
Well, now I want to watch the second season. more
I
than
enjoyed
before.
it. I really did. And I'm glad the third season's not too far along, so I can catch up a little quicker.
Need to catch up on Doctor Who.
Yes. Yeah,
I think you would dig the new season.
Really?
it's really good. He's more classic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
He's pretty angry.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, hey, I'm there.
Yeah, he is.
Well, so that's what you said you liked about Eccleston. Was
I
that
like
he's not-
Eccleston because
Oh yeah, he's
not just all
rude.
like,
Yeah, he's rude.
Yeah.
He's grumpy.
And there are a lot of times he's really rude to Clara.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of don't like how mean he is to Clara.
Oh, it'll be all right. She's gone by Christmas.
Yeah.
But
So is he like
He was
grumpy
nice,
grumpy grandpa?
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah. He's
Okay, cool.
Like
I
it.
think I'll be into it. Okay.
It's not that I don't like that he's grumpy at Clara. I don't like that he's constantly complimenting, or not complimenting, but crapping on her looks. I was like, that's kind of
So
weird.
well. I think it's more. I don't know. I think it's maybe his weird sense of humor kind of thing. Because at one point, she's like, "How do I look?" And he's like, "Oh, you look fine." And then she like steps forward and goes, "Oh, in this light, no."
Is it Moffat trying to make it so they're not? You don't think they're a thing? Is that how
could
bad
be.
of a writer he is?
Oh God.
That could
I didn't
be.
think about that, but yeah, that's probably it. Especially in the first episode
It
with
just
him,
dawned on
where
me.
he says, he goes, "I'm not your boyfriend, Clara," and she's like, "I never thought." He goes, "I didn't say that it was your mistake." It's almost like they're trying to fix the whole thing where they flirted real bad back and forth back when Matt Smith was the
He's
doc.
so desperate to make them not look like a thing. That
Well, it's
he's
almost
gonna
like-
make
it's almost
him
like the
insult
first-
her.
It's almost like the first episode with Lady Vastra and Jenny, where they're like, "Oh, we're married. They beat it into your head that they're married. We got it the last time we saw them
Yeah.
that they were a thing.
Yeah.
I really liked it. That freaking cover of Queen.
I didn't get to see that. That was at the beginning of the train episode.
Yeah, this last episode.
We went to the Grandview to see it with my mom, and they had technical difficulties, and we missed the first 5-10 minutes.
It's good, and a couple of jokes pop up in the episode. The Jelly Babies make a return.
Oh yeah, that was
It's
good. That was good.
And Are You My Mummy?
Oh yeah.
From the Chris X episode with the kid with the gas.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
the empty child.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
because the
okay.
bad guy was the Scooby Doo mummy.
He was.
On a train.
When I first
Yeah, nice.
when
Oh, I'm there. I'm sold. You
Yeah.
guys sold me. That's it. Okay.
there's a when I first saw the first trailer for the episode about a train in space. There's an old anime,
Galaxy
Express
Express.
39. Yes, and I have a friend in Japan who's a.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, something just fell over.
Oh.
Fucking cat.
Pumpkin down.
Pumpkin down, pumpkin
Yeah,
down.
I'll get it here a bit.
And I had sent it to her, and I was because she's a huge fan of like that era of anime, like Captain Harlock and all that stuff.
I love Captain Harlock.
And I'm like, "Is the Doctor on the 39?" And she made a comment back about talking about how like, well, be on the lookout for a blonde ethereal with a fuzzy hat. That's a good anime actually. Both of them were.
I don't think I've seen it. Wasn't it on Toonami once or something?
Saturday anime on Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh yeah, that's probably
Back
where
in
I
the
saw
day.
it. I
Oh,
hardly
yeah.
remember.
Before there was like really a Toonami. Yeah, that's about it really. That's my range.
The Robot of Sherwood was really good. The
Oh,
Robin Hood.
yeah, that was. But I felt part of that was more of a kind of an episode written for Matt Smith.
One. Yeah.
Because it was the whole thing was like the Doctor and Robin Hood trying to out-hero each other.
Gotcha.
But Robin Hood was so funny and
He
Robin
was.
Hoodie.
He was very like Carrie Ellis, like Men
Yeah.
in
Kind
Tights.
of stole that episode.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah. He's barely serious through the whole thing.
So, what do you think of the they've introduced the new who's going to end up being the new
Danny
companion,
Pink.
Pink?
He's all right.
Oh, the new love interest for Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew exactly as soon as they said they had cast this guy, like after like the first episode aired or something. I called it. I was like, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna do the fact that he's an older man now as the Doctor. It's gonna be this is the guy that she falls in love with and happily ever after. Get out of here.
But he becomes the new companion after Claire leaves.
Oh, I didn't know about.
Danny Pink's going to be the companion. That's what they're kind of setting him up.
Oh, because I just read an article on BBC the other day that said the new companion might not be from Earth. Ba ba ba. I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
it's.
I could have sworn they've said that Danny Pink's going to be the companion at least for a while after.
He knows about the Doctor.
Yeah, he now knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
That little bit where he was like coming to the realization was really funny. He goes, "You're from outer space." He's like talking to Claire, and he goes, "And he's your space dad."
I didn't see that one. I've seen all of them but 2 episodes. The ones in between Time Heist and then the Mummy one. Those
Oh,
ones that I missed.
okay. Yeah, the
Time Heist was pretty good.
Time Heist was really good,
it was
but
kinda-
I kind of called at the beginning.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I was gonna be like, the architect's gonna be the Doctor, and he's just gonna just throw it because who else can frickin' time travel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
It was the Doctor robs a bank with Mystique from the X-Men and Johnny Mnemonic.
They were.
Nice.
Except she had to touch whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to touch whoever.
It was like
coffee
Rogue
face.
Mystique.
Yeah, it was kind of like Rogue Mystique.
Oh, okay.
And then the weird alien with like lampreys coming out of his
Yeah.
head.
Has there been any more development with Missy, the
Sort
weird,
of.
ethereal, like other
Sort of.
person?
In the episode where Danny finds out the Doctor is from another planet and everything, at the beginning of the episode there's a police officer who goes into this building where the big bad of the episode ends up being at, and it's like some kind of robot killer drone soldier thing, and it feels threatened by the police officer, so it kills him, like you do in a BBC sci-fi show. And he's at the end of the episode, he's sitting there in a chair at a desk, and he's talking to this guy. We've never seen this guy, and he's like, it's almost like he's giving a report of what happened. And he sits there and he goes, "It's like they had like sci-fi guns, like like laser guns." And he's like, "Okay." And the guy's like, "Yeah, we've been getting a lot of reports of stuff like that." And like, wait a minute, I don't remember getting away. How did I get away? And the guy kind of looks at it and goes, "Well, you didn't." And he's like, "What?" And he goes, "You're kind of in heaven or paradise, whatever you want to call it." And he like looks out the window and he's like, "Oh my God." And the guy says, "Actually, she's pretty busy right now." And Missy comes out this door, and she has like this scowl on her face, and she starts walking down this big white hallway that's got a bunch of doors and whatnot. So it's I don't know what's going on at all. As far as I thought I had her figured out, and possibly, but Moffat's gonna throw me a curveball. He had hidden in his little curly fro there. But no, I really like this season, and I'm glad that a lot of fans really like this season. I've been reading a lot where people are talking about he's possibly their favorite Doctor after like Tom Baker and stuff like that.
But isn't that something that they always say? Like the current Doctor is always everyone's favorite Doctor. After that first couple episodes where people are kind of feeling him out, like that people. Matt Smith, when he's changed from Tennant to Matt Smith, people were like, I don't know about this guy. And then by the end, my favorite Doctor of all time ever, forever.
No, I was never like that. I was never like,
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the internet.
The general, yeah, the general. Sometimes.
Tennant's still my favorite.
Tennant is really good. I do miss him a lot. But also, I also miss Russell T Davies' writing.
Yeah.
I would take anyone at
I mean, Moffat's not terrible per se, but I think he monkeys around with canon a lot and changes rules that were established a long time ago. Yeah. But whatever gets people watching the show.
Nope. Tractor trailer.
Yep. Farm equipment. Just doing by.
Any new business?
Well, let's see. What have I been into? I've been reading a book, like not a comic, but like a legit,
like with words,
like a real
no
book.
pictures.
Of
You're
course-
growing up.
No, not really, because the book is about comics. I got it right here in my bag. I just want to get the title right because it's long as hell. It's called Men of Tomorrow: Geeks, Gangsters, and the Birth of Comic Books, and it's like a pseudo documentary style kind of book about the people who created comics as it is today, and they're gonna get into Stan Lee's involvement. They're gonna get into Jack Kirby. A lot of it's about Simon and Schuster getting screwed out of Superman rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really interesting, and I
really hope the the Bob Kane Batman theft stuff is kind of in there.
Oh, I guarantee it's going to be in there just by the tone of the first couple chapters. It's definitely in there because it's a lot of the first whole
the real dirty history of comics.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I'll have to borrow that after you when you're done.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, when I'm done with it. Yeah.
And
It's been really good, and I've been playing a lot of 3DS. I'm actually 12 Pokemon away from having a complete
Wow, I'm
Pokedex.
super impressed.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm down to the ones where you have to trade with an item to get it.
them to evolve. or
Yeah,
whatever.
because the online trading, I've tried it before with the online trading, like saying, hey, here's this thing with this item, trade me one back with that item. And I always get it without the item, and I lose, and I lose the thing. So I don't know how I'm going to figure it out. I might have to,
trade with me.
Oh yeah, I'll just have to.
Yeah, I have my DS with me right now.
Okay, well, I don't have all the dudes with the items yet. But,
All the dudes, little dudes,
little dudes.
those Pokemans.
Yeah, but no, I've been hammering away at that pretty hard, and I don't know what I'm gonna do once that's done.
Wait for the new one to come out next
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna have the money for it, to be honest with you. But I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Smash Brothers.
Have you unlocked the full roster?
I have.
Yeah, I did just the other day.
Yeah. Oh man.
Something about the challenges, that little challenge grid. Like
Mhm.
I've been really hammering at those for
Yeah.
some reason.
Well, there are 3 pages of it, and you don't unlock the second page until you get the first page.
yeah,
filled.
I got the second
You
page.
got into the second one. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to knock those out. I've been playing a lot of trying to do some of the online stuff too, and I've discovered that I'm woefully terrible at Smash Brothers when it comes to playing against anyone other than the computer, because
Oh, the online has so much lag for me. I can't even play it.
really, yeah,
It's awful.
yeah. If you get anyone from overseas, yeah, your lag's going to be really bad.
You'd think they'd figure it out at this point. I'm actually kind of mad about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if I can
You
sit-
had one job, Nintendo.
Yeah, if I can sit in my bedroom and play Destiny that's being streamed from my PlayStation 4 in the other room, which is then connected to the internet, and not get any lag, why can't I play Smash Brothers with other people from my DS? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous. That's why I've gone to the one-on-one instead of like the big group
Oh,
smashes.
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, because if you just get someone from America or Canada or wherever, it seems like the Japanese contenders are the ones that really bring the lag. From what I've seen,
I've heard there's too many Little Macs.
there are a lot of little Macs. There are a lot of little Macs, and there are a lot of Shulks.
I haven't even played as Shulk.
I don't care for the way Shulk plays. I don't know. I have a weird feeling about the anime-inspired characters, because Smash Brothers has always been really more about like the kind of the goofy
Yeah.
flagship characters.
Yeah, the Nintendo characters.
Because now we have Shulk, we have Palutena, we have who's looks more human than Kid Icarus did, or Pit does.
Pit. I like
Um,
Palutena though.
Yeah, you have your all your Fire Emblem characters. It's like it's almost becoming. I mean, they keep on this trend. Eventually, it's
Human
going to be
Smash
Smash Brothers is going to be anime style.
sword fighters.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know.
What?
I
Her
don't.
guys, God bless the ring. Bring that back.
Lucina
But-
should have been Chrom.
Yeah.
Because she's just a Marth clone.
And I don't like Dark Pit.
Oh,
I
Dark
don't-
Pit sucks.
I don't like Dark Pit.
He's got almost the same moveset.
I don't know why they felt the need to. Well, it's because his Smash is different, right? His Final
Is it?
Smash.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think his Final Smash is a little different than
Oh.
regular Pit.
Sakurai said they made him a separate character because they tweaked him. He was originally a costume change, but they tweaked him enough that he's like, why not? Let's just do another one.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really like a case of taking up a spot on the roster or anything. It's just like, hey, we did
throw
this.
it. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's cool at least.
Same with Dr. Mario.
Well, Dr. Mario, he's slower and hits harder.
Yeah.
I've noticed. He's like the slightly less balanced version of
Mario.
he's like a reverse Luigi, because Luigi's jumps a little higher. He can't take as many hits. He's a
Bizarre
little bit
Luigi.
quicker. Yeah.
Luigi is the Dan of Smash Brothers, and I don't know why they did that. All
Yeah.
his moves are weird. He acts weird. He's like the joke
weird
character.
planking stuff is
Yeah.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
The green missile move, like where'd that come from?
yeah,
They could just give him the poltergust and make him his own character, but
yeah.
no.
But no, I've been really digging Smash. Yeah, the Mii fighters are great. That was a great addition.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I almost exclusively play as myself. Maybe I'm that big of a narcissist. I don't know. But being able to run around with power armor and arm cannon with my little face on it is awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
sort of your little face.
Yeah. The equipment system's pretty cool too with the Mii fighters
Yeah.
and stuff. And I've actually somehow made a really good brawler, and I slapped my Mii of Rousdower from Mystery Science Theater on it. So it's like fighting Rousdower, and he's like zipping around the stage and like can take 1,000,000 hits and stuff. It's great.
I wish there was more move selection than
Yeah.
there is. But maybe the Wii U version will have more options. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Now I saw online someone had said that in the Shulk preview video there was another character that hasn't shown up, like a character named Metal Face or something like that. I don't
Metal
know.
face.
I think it's from Xeno Saga or
Oh,
something.
yeah, I've
Oh.
only played that for like 10
Because that's where
minutes.
Shulk's from, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I played the original Xenosaga, and I don't think I even finished it.
But no, that's been really good. Really.
I
And,
really think they need a Final Fantasy guest character.
I mean,
if Square Enix can work out the rights.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
I
why
never
not?
thought about it before until I was playing it. And
But
I'm
make it
this
like
one needs a Final
but
Fantasy
make it
guy.
like Kate Sith. Like
a goofy character.
yeah, like we have enough humanists.
like a black mage. Throw
Yeah.
a black mage in
Okay,
there.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, that'd be
cool.
fun. That'd be great.
Yeah, but I mean,
But also, I am
Just-
biased for black mages.
just
Yeah,
think
that's
about
the
how
best class.
well Duck Hunt Dog was made in this game.
Oh, Duck
Dog is freaking
He's
awesome.
great.
Yeah, and they should do more like that. I don't know. Yeah.
They need Mach Rider. He could even be a Captain Falcon clone, but if there was Mach Rider, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I don't know. I was excited when they added like Mega Man and stuff.
Oh, Mega Man is so good.
Mega Man's very good.
I didn't like
Yeah.
him at first, but once I got used to the fact that his A button move is a projectile instead of a punch.
Yeah.
I mean, when your one arm is a cannon, I mean, it's kind of a punch. It's a
And your-
long distance punch.
Your other arm can lift people with one hand.
He is a robot.
The guts man lift or whatever it's called. I saw an article, I think it was on Kotaku the other day, about how Ash Ketchum is incredibly strong. Because if you compare when he holds up Pokemon in the show to how much they weigh in the Pokedex, it's ridiculous. He's like holding up like a 33-pound Pokemon with one hand. He's got like a bird on his arm, and that bird actually weighs like 100 pounds or something. So apparently he's just crazy strong.
Maybe that doll makes sense.
Yeah, there was an action figure that was going around on the internet that had crazy abs when he lifted up his shirt.
I did see that one.
So maybe it's accurate.
I think somebody made a meme that was like, "Do you even like catch Pokemon, bro?" Or something like that. Svelte Ash.
Oh man.
Oh god. And also the fact that he's never aged.
Yeah, he's
Like ever.
perpetually 10 years old.
Which I saw a comic about, and I haven't watched the new series of Pokemon yet. But I guess Brock and Misty make a comeback, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
But in this comic they did, and they were wearing different outfits. They're like, "Oh man, Ash, is that you?" And you're like, "You've never changed." And they're like looking at him, and like he's like shorter than them. Also, he has never become a Pokemon master.
No.
Ever. He has not caught all the Pokemon. I'm not even sure he's won all the
He
tournaments.
loses all the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's like the worst role model ever to be a Pokemon master. Why does he keep doing it?
I think that's about it. What I've done. Oh, because I know everyone is just waiting. That everyone get ready to take a drink. Watched a little bit of Kamen Rider. The last series ended and it was really good. The new series has started up. Drive has started up, and it's back to the old format, which is okay. But after the last season was so good, it's kind of weak for it. It's back to like the previous season was one continuing storyline all the way through, like an actual show, and this season it's gone back to every 2 episodes as a little arc with the same villain, and it's a lot of stupid comedy, and a lot of the toy gimmick is stupid. Because he has the belt, and he also has a wrist brace that he puts little toy cars into, and then like pulls up and down like he's changing gears.
So it's like the Tokyuger morpher thing where you put the train and you bring down the arms.
Pretty much.
Exactly like that.
Yep. Only this time instead of changing colors like Tokyuger, he has a giant like Michelin Man style tire across his chest, and the tire changes and it gives him different powers. Like there's Flame Wheel and Shadow Wheel, which is like looks like a giant tire that's also a shuriken or whatever.
A shuriken?
Shuriken, yeah. It's not...
Ninja Star.
Ninja Star, yeah, that's it.
So you can...
Yeah. Yeah, there's Funky Spike, which is just a green one with like spikes on it. And it's funny hearing the announcer in broken English Funky Spike! Spiker!
Spiku.
But no, it's okay. It's going to take a while to kind of grow on me, and that's it. And that's all I really want to talk about with that because I know no one really gives a shit. So.
I care, Sam.
Well, thanks, buddy. Okay, I think we're just going to power straight through this. Let's do some stuff that's in the news.
News.
Yeah.
I was about to do that.
Okay, and we're actually in luck because last weekend was
New York
New-
Comic Con.
that's it. That's
The
the
con
one.
that's closer to where we live, but we never go.
Yeah, because it's still stupid expensive.
Yeah.
True
Um,
dat.
And there's been a lot of stuff that's come out of that. Let's see, just some stuff.
Wonder Woman 77.
Well, yeah,
Oh, that's so cool.
that's
I
gonna be
saw
great.
that.
That is gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Though I still feel bad because I haven't bought any of the Batman 66.
Batman 66 is a pretty good comic, but this Wonder Woman 77 is going to be excellent. And I'm waiting for the inevitable crossover between the two series.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they almost have to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially with all these like extended story arcs and stuff Marvel's been doing, a bunch of characters have been like together and teaming up. Especially in freaking Miss Marvel, like crazy with being
I'm
like with
still behind on that. I have all.
Wolverine and Spider-Man and all this stuff,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like all the time.
Well, she's
but-
tooling around with Lockjaw of the Inhumans now.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, big weird space dog.
Who might have been a person.
Who
He may or may not have been a person. The Terrigen Mist may have turned him into a teleporting dog. that the Inhumans treat like a dog. Yeah.
Aw,
I
poor
accidentally bought 2 of that issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so Wonder Woman 77.
Wonder Woman 77, that's going to be pretty great. I'm looking at some stuff here.
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Squirrel comic, yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Ryan North is great.
Erica Henderson's art is fun. It's
I like
really
the
good
cover
looking,
where
yeah.
she's standing all triumphant on top of all the defeated villains,
Uh-huh,
like
yeah.
Ultron and Doom and all these
Yeah.
people. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I like how it's called, the unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Well, it's not false advertising
Yeah, she has beaten every major supervillain in the Marvel Universe.
with squirrels.
Yep. And I did read a synopsis. The Great Lakes Avengers are going to be secondary characters in the book. So we're going to get Big Bertha and Flatman. Yep. He's the world's 9th smartest scientist. He's like Mr. Fantastic, but only like paper thin.
Yeah.
Mr. Immortal, who dies every issue he's been in and comes back inexplicably the next issue.
Oh my God! They killed Mr. Immortal. You bastards!
Yep. No, I was doing some research for the article I did for it, and there's a miniseries where every issue, they touted that every issue in the Great Lakes, the GLA miniseries, every issue a member would die. And the first 2 of Mr. Immortal died in them. And then the third one, Squirrel Girl's number 1 squirrel, Monkey Joe, the entire issue was them petitioning to let him be on the team. And then, so in like one panel he's on the team, and the next panel he gets squashed.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's
That's
okay.
just depressing.
But it's okay. She has a new number 1 squirrel, Tippy Toe. Yep. But no, I'm really looking forward to that comic. I'm gonna have to break my
Is it gonna be
no
a-
new series rule for myself and actually buy that one.
I was confused in the article. Is it going to be like a comic or is it going to be like a book?
It's a comic. It's an ongoing series.
Okay, because it sounded like almost like it was going to be like a trade paperback special or something.
No, it's going to be an ongoing series.
Okay.
Yeah, and the characters actually has been showing up quite a bit. She's been in the Mighty Avengers because she's been Luke Cage and Jessica Jones's babysitter.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
superpowered babysitter. Yeah, and I actually think they might try to squeeze her into
like bigger stuff.
yeah, like bigger stuff or like television's movies, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of the big things is they wouldn't be promoting this character so much
If they weren't
if they
gearing
didn't have
for
a
something.
plan for it.
Yeah.
And one of the things in the comics, she's had a super unrequited crush on another superhero named Speedball.
Oh yeah.
And
he bounces off everything.
from new and they're introducing the Speedball character into Agents of Shield.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Robbie Baldwin has been cast. They haven't called him Speedball yet, but they're thinking that they might be giving him the power.
He loves heroin and crack mixed together.
Yes. Don't let him near John Belushi.
Oh.
Too soon?
Oh.
Too soon.
It'll always be.
But no,
soon.
but they're thinking they might actually introduce the character in some form or another into the live action, like
Okay.
of Shield or something like that.
Okay.
Because
I know she's in Marvel Heroes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Marvel live action and comics and everything, what do you think of them canceling Fantastic Four? And
Part
all
of
that
me-
stuff?
Okay. I part of me cares because they are the first family. They were the first comic Marvel ever put out.
And they've been one of the longest ongoing series. I mean, they're at like issue 673, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And, and they have been present at almost every big Marvel event.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I know their books don't sell the best.
They don't. They haven't been the top. They haven't been in top 10 Marvel selling for years. And this current run with James Robinson writing hasn't gotten good press.
And so I
Hasn't
guess
been
I'm kind of hit and miss. The only thing I'm really sad about is the stipulation they made that they're what they said is they're not, after this is done, after the end is forever in next year, no one's allowed to use any Fantastic Four characters at all. This includes, aside from the four themselves, I mean, Doom and Galactus,
Skrulls.
the Skrulls, and I'm like, wait a minute, Doom is one of the biggest villains in the Marvel Universe, and a personal favorite of
Yeah,
mine.
I love Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
And it just really kind of irks me a little bit that they can make that kind of a stipulation. But, again, I understand why they're doing it, because they don't want to give that...
for better reasons.
Then, yes, that they don't want to accidentally cross-promote.
Yeah.
Even though they're talking right now possibly putting Spider-Man in the Marvel in the Avengerverse.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
He really belongs there.
Yeah, I've actually heard a theory about that because a lot of the contracts that for the main cast, like Chris Evans and Hemsworth and all them, their contracts stipulate that after Avengers 3, they're done. So what I've heard is that they're going to split Avengers 3 into 2 movies.
Yeah.
And the first one is going to be Iron Man with all of the Wave 3 characters, like Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, some of the other ones. That way they can stretch it out. And then the second Avengers movie, they're going to put everyone all together
And
in
fight
one
the
big
big,
thing.
big fight.
Fight the big fight. And that's the one I think, if Sony does anything let Spider-Man into anything, that's the one it's going to be. And by then, if Fantastic Four is tanked enough, if this gambit that Marvel is pulling, they might be able to get the rights back in time to get Fantastic Four
Rebooted.
I tell you what I think they want to do. I think they want to put Galactus in the Avengers movie, and they can't do it
That'd be awesome.
without... Because
As
can you
long-
imagine all the heroes trying to fight Galactus?
The
Can you
World
ima-
Eater.
Yeah,
It would
and,
be.
and not like the Fantastic Four 2 movie, Rise of the Silver Surfer, where he was just a space cloud.
A Parallax.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But no, yeah, I would like to. I would love to see that. And I mean, I just don't understand why everyone can't just play nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were smart, Sony and Fox and Marvel / Disney would just get together and were like, well, look, I don't know why we're competing with each other when
Yeah.
DC's the real threat. Well,
Yeah.
no, I won't say threat because honestly, they don't really hold a candle to the Marvel movies
No.
Yeah.
right now. I mean, there's hope. I mean, I would hope to see a good DC movie.
Oh, yeah. But it's not going to happen.
No. The last good DC movie was freaking Watchmen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing against the Nolan Batman movies, because I do enjoy the Nolan Batman movies.
At the time, they were really good. I agree.
Um,
Oh, we were talking about Doctor Doom. Here's my favorite panel of Doctor Doom versus Luke Cage.
it doesn't do us any good to just sit here
No,
and read
no.
it. Someone read it out loud.
Okay, well, it's back in the 70s. Dr. Doom had hired Luke Cage out for a job and stiffed him $200. So Luke Cage stole a Quinjet and flew to Latveria to get his $200 back because he's a man of you do the job, you get paid. So it's Dr. Doom saying, when my men reported a crazy black man in a Fantastic Four's craft, I knew it had to be you. And Luke Cage is saying, "Where's my money, honey?" Money? What are you talking about? You mean the money I owed you for tracking down the robots? You came all the way here for that? For a paltry $200? You are crazy! Just Luke Cage saying, "Where's my money, honey?"
To Doctor
To
Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom didn't
love
move his
it.
hands enough
I love it.
Yeah.
and get all touchy.
Yeah, why would they make another movie with the Fantastic Four when there's already the best one, the Roger Corman Fantastic Four?
Yes.
And this is for me.
Yes. This is for trying to kill me. I love it. I love it.
This is for trying to kill my friends. This is for trying to kill me.
Though that movie didn't have Mr. Fantastic using his stretchy powers to get toilet out of a pantry or toilet paper out of a pantry
Well, let's be
from
honest.
across the hall.
We would do that. That's
Yeah, but who
that's
keeps
something that
toilet
I would
paper in a
do.
pantry across the hall from the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
true.
just stupid.
Somebody who
That's
has
true.
stretchy powers.
Yeah.
Some super scientist you are. Doesn't even have common sense to keep the toilet paper in the bathroom. But though every time I think of the Fantastic Four, all I can think of is the spoof characters from the Venture Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Impossible.
Yeah.
Dr. Impossible.
Yeah. Oh, it hurt so much when Stephen Colbert stopped voicing him.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I'm of two minds on it. I care and I don't. I think I more care for the fact that they could easily still make lots of money if they all just work together.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who's doing the Daredevil TV series on Netflix? Is that Marvel?
That's Marvel Studios.
Did you see the picture today of his costume?
That is his training costume. That's from.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually have the article.
His training, it's like a training bra, but
Yeah.
for Daredevil.
That's actually.
Actually looks like the Dread Pirate Roberts. He does.
Yeah, he really does. It's from a series.
Yeah, it was like Incredible Hulk or something, wasn't it?
Well, that was there was a
The reference.
No, there was a movie.
Oh, okay.
The made-for-TV movie, Incredible Hulk, Trial of the Incredible Hulk, was
Oh, that's right.
Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno
Yeah.
on trial for murder, and his lawyer just happened to be blind lawyer Matt Murdock. But no, the costume in question it's all black and he just has a black bandana over his eyes, and it's from a series called The Man Without Fear. It was a '90s miniseries.
Okay.
And actually, here's the cover from that miniseries.
Yeah, it looks like the Dread Pirate Robert.
He does.
Yes. There he is. There, yeah. And they're saying that's
As you
just,
wish.
that's just him before he became name called the Daredevil. Like
Okay.
in that issue, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, the couple times Bruce Wayne went out before he became Batman. He
Yeah.
was wearing the all black with the ski mask. And
Yeah,
everything,
and got his butt kicked.
and got his ass kicked. Yeah, this similar thing. with
Okay,
this is like
okay.
him in ninja training before he decided to take on the mantle of
Okay.
Daredevil.
Of Daredevil, the Man Without Fear.
Yeah,
Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be the Kingpin.
and that's great.
It is. I'm excited.
That's great.
I think they'll make him bald.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's shaved.
Oh, did he?
He's bald now.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
Yeah, it is happening.
Okay. I'm excited now.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, also, I saw an article today, too, where I guess the X-Men might be getting a TV series.
I saw that. That's just Marvel trying to wring out as much as they can, and it's not going to work out. They've tried on 2 separate occasions to make mutants into live-action TV with New Mutants or Generation X.
I remember Generation X. That show was terrible.
Yeah,
But Jubilee was in it
she was in it. Yep.
with yellow lipstick.
Yep.
She did.
So Jubilee and Mondo and Skin.
Yeah,
And,
Skin with the stretchy powers. He was
uh-huh.
he was Hispanic, and I remember him saying goodbye to his family, and his little sister wouldn't let go of his arm, and he's driving away in a pickup truck, and see this arm just stretching.
Yeah, and Max Headroom as the
yeah.
worst villain of all time. It was Matt Frewer, Max Headroom, doing a really bad Jim Carrey impression.
It was terrible.
It was a lot of him doing this. It was awful. It was awful.
Talk about me spiking the money.
Yeah, well, I probably did. I'm not even looking at it. Oh, not that bad. Yeah, I
It made me
spiked it pretty
think
bad.
of Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time. Whenever
You've
he's
been
in,
watching-
I've yet to
Yeah.
watch it.
not the new one. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is stupid giggle.
Yeah, he doesn't stop doing that ever. This is the 4th season, and he's still doing that in flashbacks. But no, I've been watching this season, and they're definitely throwing out all the stops because they know this is the last season.
Oh, is
so
it?
They're just throwing everything against the wall.
So they are going to let it go.
They said that in the show on Sunday, past Sunday.
They said let it go?
Yes. What is it? Captain Hook, who's a good guy in this, told Elsa to sometimes, love, you just gotta let it go.
Oh,
Like that.
man.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, the first episode, this season, the Frozen characters are in it,
Yeah.
and Elsa actually creates a giant snow golem, which looks exactly like it from Frozen.
Oh, with the icicle teeth and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Marshmallow.
Yeah.
The marshmallow.
Yeah. It and this last episode they showed the final confrontation between her and Hans and his roving band of witch hunters. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets frozen solid by another ice queen, who is claiming to be Elsa's aunt, who is locked away in a magic urn, who also has crazy ice powers.
She was in a space dumpster?
Pretty much, yeah.
Make my snow monster grow!
Well, my theory is because Disney still owns the rights to Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, they're probably going to try to tie some of that into it and say that she was the
Winter Queen.
Winter
or White Queen or whatever.
yeah, because they're calling her the Ice Queen in this series. They haven't given her an actual name yet.
Yeah, I've called a few people that too.
Yeah. But no, it's kind of funny because all the fairy tale people in modern day have like actual jobs, except for like a scant few of them. And she, when she was brought over to the real world, the Ice Queen, not Elsa, but the Storybrooke, yes.
Yeah.
She was the person who ran the ice cream parlor.
Oh man!
And
I guess when you play to your skills, I guess.
But that's actually how they tied it in. Like they discovered that she was in the town because Elsa in one episode made a giant ice dome around the city to make sure no one leaves because she was looking for her sister. And they decide to help her, so she goes, "Okay, I'll get this ice dome down. That's fine." And she can't do it. And because the ice dome cut off all electricity, everything was shut down. But everyone noticed, so if there's no electricity, why is none of this ice cream melted? Because the person who ran the ice cream parlor has ice powers and was keeping everything cold. She was also keeping the dome up and is the villain for the season, I think, or at least for the first half of this season. But it's real bad. It's real bad, you guys. It's yeah.
I don't think it's ever been good.
It's not. No.
It never.
I mean,
has.
I've never actually sat down and watched it, but I've watched clips and stuff.
Oh no, I only watch it to make fun of it.
Yeah.
Like I saw like Mulan and somebody else like pandered through the woods.
Oh yeah. Well, no, they made Mulan lesbian in this series. She was totally into Sleeping Beauty. Totally into Sleeping Beauty. Which I mean, hey, good on them. That's hey.
Yeah,
That's
but
that's
still, it still seems like kind of jumping the shark for the sake of.
And like, of course, the Disney character who had to pretend to be a man is the one that's a lesbian.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, she eventually joins the Merry Men, so like Robin Hood's Merry Men.
Wait,
Yeah,
is Robin Hood like a fox?
Robin Hood is a person who is in love, who is
with a fox.
who is at a chase love triangle between Maid Marian, who is kind of awful in this, and the evil queen from Snow White, who used to be a bad guy and is now morally gray.
So the queen from Snow White loves Robin Hood. Robin Hood loves Maid Marian.
Robin Hood loves them both.
Oh, okay.
Wants to get with the queen, but has too much honor to leave his wife, who he thought was dead, but through time travel shenanigans is now not dead.
Time travel shenanigans.
Yep. And Rumpelstiltskin was also the Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin. From I work with a girl who's obsessed with.
And he's also the crocodile from Peter Pan.
Yes, he's like everything. Rumpelstiltskin is everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone just takes off a mask and everyone is Rumpelstiltskin last episode. Calling it now. Calling it now.
Well, except for Peter Pan, because Peter Pan was Rumpelstiltskin's dad.
What?
There are dogs in my yard. Why are there dogs in my yard?
You don't even have dogs.
I saw two.
You like dags?
There's another one behind the pool.
You have a
There's also
pool
a gnome smoking a pipe.
with a bloody axe.
With a bloody axe, yeah. We paint him blood on the axe.
Your neighbor's dog?
I don't recognize those dogs.
Oh.
You're right. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna go check out these dogs.
I guess he does like dags. Buy a caravan for his mom. I don't know. I don't want to watch that show.
You probably shouldn't. It's bad.
funny the
I
way
heard it explained once online, and someone like, oh, so it's like Fables.
Yeah, it's
If
like
it
bad.
was-
It's like really stupid fables.
It's like, yeah, and it's the fact that it's all the Disney versions of characters.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah. It's
I
like,
hate.
It's
Yeah.
like Fables for the lowest common denominator.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, the fact they had Jafar, who's not actually from the story of Aladdin, just
Yeah.
in the Disney version, in frickin' Wonderland in the spin-off series that tanked.
That's why I hate it so much, though. The reason why I hate it the most is it takes the Disney version of these fairy tales and takes that as canon. Like, there isn't.
Honestly, though, a lot of kids don't know the real stories. All they know is the
Yeah.
Disney version of the stories. Like in Little Mermaid, the mermaid dies at the end. Peter Pan kills Lost Boys.
Yeah, this.
In the Snow Queen, the Frozen reference story, the frickin' reindeer dies trying to get back to town. Like it pulls a full tauntaun. You know, I thought it smelled bad on the outside,
Oh god.
but
So the evil queen, when she's the evil queen in the flashbacks, super duper hot.
I think that's the only reason why he wants to watch it.
oh jeez.
But in the real world, doesn't do anything for me.
Well, she's the witch. She has crazy boobs out. I think that's what it is.
You
Like,
think?
she's all kind of gothy looking.
Yeah,
That's what you like.
yeah,
Yeah.
that panders to my very specific interests.
Well, good.
Threw some glasses on her. You'd be done.
Jeez. Glasses and boobs, huh?
And a little bit gothy.
I'm getting there. Just give me a few more French fries. We'll be. Nom, nom, nom.
What else is that?
She's still
Yeah.
chasing dogs out there? Dog cast.
It's a Dogecast.
Have we gone for an hour yet?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like 12:20. We started a little bit after 11.
So we're about on the
Yeah, he has to leave by 1. Because people have jobs.
jabs. This is
They're
my
taking
only-
a jobs.
This is my only day off this week.
Yeah, I saw. That's depressing.
Yeah.
They don't care because to go to quilt camp.
Well, now we gotta cut that out.
Wow. Ow. Does she listen to it?
No.
No, it's probably fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like when I mention other people of interest that actually may or may not listen.
Archage is the best.
What?
I said Archage is the best.
Archage.
that
Oh,
we've both been
Archage.
playing.
Oh, I call it Archage.
Archage?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it is Archage.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think it is Archage. I think you're right.
I almost subscribed the other day. But Steph's like, can you wait a little bit? So then I put a Transformer on eBay. And I sold it for $120.
Nice. It's
My-
worth it.
My 20th anniversary Optimus Prime.
Oh.
That I have 2 of, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
This one was still in a box.
but you get land and
Yeah, I know. You get land. I
so many labor
I-
points.
yeah,
You don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, I could, because that's the terrible thing I run into right now. I have like 0 labor points, and there's 0 labor points when I log back in
Mine's always capped out.
at 5,000.
Yeah. I don't have enough labor to spend them all.
But
Nothing's making sense to me.
because you don't play the game,
I know.
you should play the game.
You should.
One of us.
Yeah.
One up. I did see some dudes go like full keyboard warrior though in chat.
Really?
Oh god, it was bad. I don't know if you've ever seen him in the faction chat.
Oh, it gets pretty crappy in the faction chat.
His name's Black.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I guess he's like OG player, and I guess he was OG pirate, and he's still a pirate. And so when you're a pirate, you're hostile to everyone,
Yeah.
except maybe your other pirates. I'm not sure. I don't understand how pirates have guilds.
I don't know.
Because I remember one of the tips on the loading screen said, like, once you become a pirate, you're kicked out of your guild. Like, auto-kicked.
Huh. I think there's pirate-only guilds.
Maybe.
You can start.
Maybe. But,
I want to be a pirate so bad.
him and... Actually, I heard it's not that great.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's definitely, like, level 50 end-game content kind of crap.
Oh.
Well, if you're doing it right, you should be, like, level 50 end-game stuff. Because, one, you're just a dickhole because you're stealing from everyone in a game where player economy is number one.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing about it. Is it's so player driven.
It is, and I do like that idea. Kind of like how Lineage 2 was back in the day, but and Star Wars Galaxies. But part of me is I'm always like worried that something's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
Like,
especially when you're carrying the
I
trade
know the stupid trade pack, and you're freaking like you're walking. Like I said, you're walking slower than a one-legged elephant through peanut butter.
Pack. Yeah. And the further you go, the more reward you're gonna get.
I know, but it takes even longer. And when you get your donkey, which runs faster with a pack, freaking doesn't unlock the speed boost until level 20.
Yeah. The donkey makes you move at walking speed, like at regular walking speed, pretty much.
Well, it's better than slower than walking speed.
Yeah.
I mean, even when I'm mounted, my cat's like tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. I'm like,
Watching you that one time, you trying to get on that carriage or whatever.
You couldn't get on the
with
carriage?
The pack on, I couldn't get it. I didn't know you could dash while you had the pack.
oh, okay.
I could not get on the carriage. I kept missing it. Like I'd jump and miss, and it would just go away, and I'd just stand there watching it disappear into the horizon.
See, I don't understand how you had trouble getting onto the... I've never missed a carriage. There have been times I've been on a carriage so full there's no sitting room. You just have to stand there. And then I saw some guy try to be a gentleman and offered a female character his seat.
Oh dear Lord.
Can't tell if role-playing or really lonely. Hey, I see your avatar is a girl, so you must be a girl.
It's the best Korean MMO I've ever played.
I don't... It's one thing I don't understand. Some of the characters talk in Korean, some of the characters talk in English.
It's weird.
Like, I walk past, like, the public farms, and it's like, you should grow some potatoes, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like... And then I'll leave the auctioneer, and it's all, like, Korean gibberish. Yeah. And I'm like, what? I can't tell if this is your little weird fishman... language or Korean. And then I'm like... The fact that I've gotten to a place now where the guards will comment, like, in just normal chat.
Yeah.
And it's just, they, like... I used to have armor like that. Gave me a rash. And I'm like...
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay, cool story, bro. Or seriously, it's almost as like mundane as like the Skyrim guard chat.
The arrow to the knee.
Yeah, arrow to the knee, or maybe I'm the Dragonborn. Who knows? I don't know. I like the game. Archery is so OP, it's ridiculous.
They'll probably fix it.
I hope not.
Yeah, because I'm an archer too. But
I think everyone's archer.
Yeah.
I think everyone has skills in turtleneck, which is Archer TV reference for people who don't get it. Oh God! The new season of Archer. Did you see they're not going to call their little spy organization ISIS anymore?
Yeah.
I mean,
they kind of can't. I mean,
well, but at the same time though, the Egyptian goddess has been around forever.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. The rival spy organization was called Odin.
Yeah.
They're not so good toward the left.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
He left out one door and came in another.
I did. That's right.
I'm not even sure you're the real
Some
Sam.
kind of wizard.
I am. How did you guess? No. Yeah, it's the dogs that belong to the folks across the street. They somehow muscled their way out of their pen. And no one was home to take care of them, so a guy next door and I kind of squeezed the pen open and kind of got them back in there.
Okay.
And if it's not their dogs, then hey, they just got 2 free dogs.
2 free dogs.
Really nice dogs, covered in mud. I'm gonna have to change before I go to work because they don't. They're outside dogs, and their pen is nothing but poop
Mud.
and mud. Poop and mud. Yeah.
That's sad.
I hate
yeah.
I hate outdoor dogs.
I know.
It's the thing I've never been like a. I've had outdoor cats, but outdoor dog, I don't know.
No, if you're gonna take care of a dog, if you're gonna take the responsibility of owning a dog, let it inside your us.
Yeah.
I mean, my dogs live more inside the house than outside, but also it's my. But no, we've been talking about Archage, a game that apparently only me and Cody play.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys have computers that can run it. My graphics card is burnt out. I can't play for more than 5 minutes of anything that's like graphic intensive.
I love how it's like it says like you're powered by CryEngine 3, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, it doesn't look like CryEngine 3. And I've even got a great computer. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want them to fix archery. I like it the way it is. I like being able to kill something before it gets to me.
Before it even gets close.
Seriously, you just hold down that mini arrow button, and it's like a machine gun. It's ridiculous.
Nice.
You're just like, I'm like, oh, okay, you're in my face. I'll poke you with my sword, and you're dead.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it works.
With my dual wielding swords.
Yeah, which give you a damage bonus, and I hardly ever use them. I don't know. It's just an interesting game. I mean, there's a lot you can do. The whole thing. It is the fact that there's almost too much to do.
Yeah, you almost like, what do I want to do? Some quests? Do I want to do a trade run? Do I?
But yeah, and it feels like I've been doing more commerce crap than actually adventuring in the game here lately.
Yeah, my levels have just stalled out because I've been messing
I've noticed.
with the comp.
I've noticed you're like perpetually level 22 forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also continue on bashing on stupid show.
Oh, Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time,
Yeah.
you were chasing dogs.
Okay.
That was basically it. Really, you haven't really
It
missed
mentioned
much.
that the evil queen is super hot when she's the evil queen. And
Oh,
then
she's
not
super
as
hot
much.
all the time. I think.
Doesn't do anything for me when she's conservative mayor lady.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
I don't know. She's no Agent May.
Well, no.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
And that's the real Mulan.
It is. Yeah. I prefer to remember her as Chun-Li from Street Fighter the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I forgot about that. With good reason. I know you like the movie.
I love that movie.
I like
hate that
movie.
movie.
Love it.
Hate that movie
It's
so much.
corny and dumb, kind of like Street Fighter.
For you, the day I came to your village was the single most important day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday. I love it.
They needed a part where they beat up a car.
Yeah, and somebody comes out and goes, "Oh, my car!"
Also, kind of like how the Mortal Kombat movie never had the toasty guy.
Yeah. No, did anybody ever test their might? Or their sight?
Whoopsie.
Toasty! And nobody got wobbly.
Yeah.
Everyone just kind of died.
Oh, man.
I love the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, it was a pretty
The
good
second
movie.
one's rubbish. And they killed Johnny Cage in the first 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Any more
Did
news?
you know that Johnny Cage exists to make fun of
Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was
Yeah.
actually originally supposed to be Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, but then he pulled out of the game at the last minute, so...
Yeah. Though I am excited for the fact that Shaq Fu got crowdfunded.
Oh, me too. It's going to be great.
I love the old Shaq Fu. I kind of want to go get it again. But then I have to get a Sega Genesis to do it right, and I'm like, eh.
That needs a competitive scene, I think.
Competitive Shaq Fu.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll start that. We will start that.
They need to play it at EVO or whatever that big fighting game tournament is.
Speaking of which, did you hear Columbus is getting a competitive video game league arena?
Arena, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't read too much into the article, but I mean, it is a thing that's happening.
Great,
The
now I'm about to
Major
learn-
League Gaming people.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to learn how to play League of Legends. Fantastic.
Yeah. That seems so much like micromanagement for League of Legends. I don't know.
I've no interest in
I've
it.
played better MOBAs, in my opinion. Like, I like Smite, but also it's like very like third person, kind of like almost like World of Warcraft Battleground style type of thing.
Yeah.
Versus, the League of Legends and Dota like RTS style camera. I hate that so much. Yeah. Part of the reason why I don't play DC Infinite Crisis.
Yeah.
I
I had
get
it
yelled at
downloaded and everything. I never played it.
I've played it a couple times and I get yelled at every time. By the stupid elitists that are good at the game.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you stupid scrubby noob.
It just doesn't look like fun to
It's not
move all
really.
these little things around and like. I've never liked real-time strategy either.
I liked RTSs for the most part. I just don't like for they're good at those.
The only one I ever really liked was Rise of Nations.
I was a
You could
Command and
go
Conquer.
nuclear in that one.
That and StarCraft. Oh man, and Warcraft 3. Warcraft 3 is a lot of fun.
Man, have you guys seen in the DC Infinite Crisis their MOBA, the SoCal Hal?
Oh, that's the worst.
Bro Hal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro Hal.
with his ball cap, with his backwards ball cap and his puka beads. Yeah.
He's like using like his ring power to create like a spatula to like flip
Flip-
burgers
yeah.
on a green construct grill.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I'd almost assume that he'd have like a green construct cooler full of like Natty Light.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Bro Hal. God dang. Stupid. Some of the other characters don't make sense. They're like Mecha Superman, Mecha Wonder Woman, Nightmare Batman.
Varsity Supergirl.
Yeah. I mean, the Gaslight stuff I understand because Gotham Gaslight was a comic.
I like Atomic Wonder Woman.
I do like the look of her. I really do. I like how that she's kind of like that Rosie to the Riveter meets Fallout kind of look to her.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Atomic Age Green Lantern's kind of cool too.
With like the one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got like his skin's cracked and that's kind of forms the lantern symbol in his chest. And
Well, isn't the his lantern actually part of like in his chest or
I
something?
think so.
Like that?
I think it is how it works.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why more lanterns just don't just do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if in the Sinestro War, if the freaking Sinestro Corps could have manhunters that charge their rings, why couldn't the other lanterns do similar things?
Yeah. Well.
Whatever. I don't know. You got any more news that help us propel us along here?
I don't really. I've kind of run dry a little
The
bit.
news well is dry.
Yeah. So listen, let's take one last check to see if anyone has emailed us questions because I put out a call about an hour before we started recording.
Oh, yeah, I shared that.
Yeah. Let's see. 3 things here. We might. Okay. We have from faithful listener Jason Devon. Although should I have said his last name?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, Jason. He asks, Robert Downey Jr. joins Captain America 3. A possible start of Civil War. Could Marvel and Sony strike a deal for Spider-Man? Well, we've already talked about the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
I did see an article where they said that possibly for Avengers 2 there might be like some kind of lead-in to the Civil War.
Yeah, that just went up today, I saw. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how that's going to work because I just don't think there's enough characters introduced
Yeah.
to make it really.
Yeah, because you can't
Yes,
have
I mean-
you can't have your Avengers and you can't have your Secret Avengers.
Can't have your Secret Avengers. They haven't introduced they just. What are they going to do? Split off into like teams of 2?
I know. Though
Or
I did
something.
see Marvel's putting out a new Civil War book next year.
Yeah. I don't know, and I don't know. I think the whole idea of superheroes fighting other heroes is kind of played out. You know, I mean, we're going to get it with Justice League because Scott Snyder can't help himself. He's got to have the fight between Superman and Batman and all of them.
Yeah, especially with the teaser with Batman wearing the armor with the glow eyes.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to help themselves there. They had the Thor, Cap, and Iron Man fight in Avengers 1
Yeah.
for that scene.
I mean, and also they haven't introduced Goliath, so Thor or clone Thor can't even kill him yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's.
I don't
think it's a good idea.
I think Secret War would be a better choice than going with the Civil
Yeah,
War.
there are so many storylines that they could do much better. And now I will say, if they're able to get strike a deal with Fox and get the X-Men characters in it, strike a deal with Sony and get Spider-Man and all those characters into it,
Avengers X-Men.
bring everything together and do a Civil War like that, and you end up splitting up the teams between X-Men and Avengers all kind of together. It's doable, but you'd have to have your Phase 3 characters like Strange and Ant-Man and Wasp, because I guarantee Wasp is going to be in Ant-Man. It's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be so cool if they could get the rights to all this without anybody knowing about it, so it can surprise you. And
Yes.
That would be amazing.
That
That'd be
would
great.
be great.
But in the information age we live in
Yeah,
now,
it's not gonna
nothing
happen.
stays secret.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Unless they purposely lie about crap.
Howard the Duck stayed secret.
That was
That was
good.
great. And I
That was
love your
great.
reaction. Your reaction was like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
You just stand up in your seat.
Oh man, Howard the Duck.
That was the best.
Yeah, that was yeah.
That was really good though. And also, I'm wondering if they are truly going to introduce Adam Warlock or not. I mean, they have his cocoon in.
If
Guardians.
they're doing Infinity Gauntlet, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to because you beat Thanos. Who's gonna end up with the glove?
True. Odin again.
Yeah, well.
Well, Odin's technically not around anymore, and he said he's done.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
That was kind of a douchey response. I mean, as much as I love him as an actor, that was kind of a douchey response when Dark World came out.
It's his choice.
Yeah. He's like, I've done two. That's it.
Hey, good on him. At least he stuck around for the two. So.
This is true. This is true.
I want Thor 3. I want it now. I want it
Yeah.
right now. I think the next.
I want a Loki movie. Just give me a Loki movie.
Yeah.
My ovaries need it.
Isn't the next single person movie is another Captain America? I think. Is that how, other than Ant-Man and?
Yes.
That's weird that they go back to the Cap well so quickly.
Well, that's who they're. That's what the news article was about.
Well,
Robert
they
Downey
went-
Jr. is going to be in Cap 3.
Well, they went back to the Iron Man well really quick.
Well, but everybody loves Iron Man.
This is this is true. Though I liked him before it was cool. But I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just.
I don't know.
checking to see
Yeah,
if
that's
there's an
fine.
I'm just mad that we're not getting Thor 3 sooner. or four Thors. To steal a joke from Chainsaw Suit.
Legend of Thor, the four Thors.
The four Thors. Look out, Red Thor.
All right. Well, that was the only question we had. So.
We had one.
Yeah, we did. That's better. That's more than usual. So woo! All right. So we're at about an hour and a half. So I think we should probably go ahead and wrap it
That's
up.
an
here.
extra half hour of content.
Yeah. Right.
You're welcome.
All right. We're gonna try to get back here. Are we gonna try to do this weekly?
Yeah, we could.
We could.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that
Shoot
hard.
for the moon. You land in the stars.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then be sure to tune in next week. Go ahead and hit subscribe in iTunes or
Do
RSS.
it now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Actually, I think I'm going to put this on YouTube too, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Woo!
So yeah.
Hey, when are you guys gonna play more Donkey Kong?
That's a good question. When are we? We need
Never
to.
we get a freaking chance.
Yeah.
This is true. This is
Maybe.
adult life.
Maybe today. I don't know.
Maybe.
It might not even be Donkey Kong.
And I'm working
You
on
should
a
play Clay
fancy intro for that and everything. So
I love my Sprite.
oh yeah.
I want to make a game about us with those sprites. I like him too. I was really happy with the way they turned out, so I might make a game about the four of us.
Awesome.
I was thinking along the lines of Mario 2.
Yeah.
Awesome. So does that mean Sam's gonna jump higher?
She's gonna have the floaty jump.
It's the power of the leggings.
Yeah.
All right, so-
yeah. Also go over to Facebook, our Facebook page, our Twitter account.
Send us email questions at Nerd Overload.
Staff at Nerd Overload.
Yep, staff at Nerd Overload. Yeah.
Yep.
Wizard staff.
Wizard staff,
Maybe you
yes.
should change it to Wizard staff.
It is. Oh, did you tell them what you told me?
Oh yeah, about we are actually going to be at Wizard World Con this year for Ohio. I don't know what that was.
That was my phone.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we got.
We got a couple of free passes for the whole weekend, and we're going to try to do as much as we can with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure something out. I know. I'm probably just going to take the whole hammer it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't know if I want to go all weekend, but I'll at least go one day.
Yeah. Okay. Try to hit some panels and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, hopefully they're
See
made
what-
well.
see what press passes get us. Cause
Actually, press passes get us just about everything from the way the email read.
really, do we get interviews?
If we ask them early enough, yeah. If we like request, we can get like a 2-minute interview with people.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Who's even gonna be there? I don't.
That's okay. You can barf all over Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
I will.
He'll truly be
I
the
just
Green
read
Ranger.
in an email that the 3 Charmed witches.
Two.
Two?
There's only 2.
Oh yeah, one of them's the dude from Charmed. But Shannon Doherty and
Yeah, she's gonna be
Shannon
there.
Doherty.
Yeah.
I can talk to her about mall rats.
Yep, she's gonna be there. Vern Troyer, a bunch of WWE people.
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin.
no Ivy Dune Kitty.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
very
bummer.
upset. She's gonna be at Stan Lee Con.
Oh,
Stan Lee Con.
Stan Lee's
Yeah.
Kamikaze.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't checked yet, but one of my friends told me that Nicholas Brandon of Xander fame of Buffy and are going to be there.
You know what?
Manu Bennett.
We have the internet. We can just.
We're not used to
Look at
having the internet during the show.
Yeah, right? Let's see.
Need to stop my phone.
It's 25. I'm assuming it's made kind of like the same grain as the.
Did you see it? The Shovel Knight shovel.
Hello?
Think Geek has a Shovel Knight shovel.
Nice, nice. I like it.
That is the best game, by the way.
I really want to get it. I really want to buy it. I think I might buy it actually when my.
Let's see. Here we go. Norman Reedus. Oh, we can talk to Norman Reedus. See if he's wearing his shades because he's always like hungover.
I can't. There's no way I can't talk to Norman Reedus.
Oh shit, Carl Urban.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Oh
there.
my god!
We
Yes.
can talk to Carl fucking Dread Urban.
Dread Bones. The Dread Bones.
The Dread Bones?
Okay,
Detective Dread Bones.
This is great. I'm excited now because here we go. Norman Reedus, Carl Urban, Bruce Campbell.
Oh god.
Bruce Campbell? I didn't even see
Campbell's
that.
gonna be there. Yeah, Stephen
Oh.
Yeun from Walking Dead. Robert Englund.
Yep.
Robert England.
Yes, gotta get your Freddy on.
Oh
The
man.
Wyatt family from WWE.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the Wyatt family, their shtick, they're all heels, and they're a devil worshipping hillbilly cult.
There's talks for the Twisted Twins, the Soska sisters, want to make a Wyatt family movie.
Oh man, yeah, because their stuff is nuts. Like I've watched a little bit of wrestling here and there from people at work watch it, and there was a promo that they cut where they had what's his name John Cena tied to a chair, bound and gagged while they were like insinuating like backwoods country rape.
Oh.
Like yeah, really bad, real bad. Well, let's see, we have.
If anybody could do a Wyatt family movie, the Soska sisters could
Yeah.
pull it off.
I was at Walmart yesterday and I saw a Leprechaun Origins. Warwick Davis is not in it.
Aww.
Hornswoggle.
That's a good replacement.
That's all right. Yeah.
It's a WWE movie too.
Yeah.
His name is Hornswoggle. I mean,
Okay. Let's see. Some people from Walking Dead I don't recognize. Giancarlo Esposito, which is interesting for you guys because he is the magic mirror in Once Upon a Time.
oh,
That guy. Let's see. Shannon Doherty. Let's see. Holly Marie Combs. She's the other Charmed. She's the one that's not.
why can't
What's
it
her
be
name?
Rose McGowan?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Bennett,
Because the universe hates you.
Wyatt,
Hey, I'm excited about Manu Bennett. He's in The Hobbit. He was Deathstroke in Arrow.
Barry Kitson. Okay, comic guys. Barry Kitson. Kevin McGuire. He is one half of the team that brought the '80s Justice League, the joke league with Keith Giffen.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin McGuire is great. On Twitter, he's great. James O'Barr, the guy who made The Crow.
All the goth kids gonna come out.
Specifically talk to Shannon Doherty about scare tactics.
Yeah, there we go.
She'll be like, I don't want to talk about scare tactics, and I'll be like, I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
all my questions are about scare tactics.
It's okay. Neither does Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Because I'm not sure you can talk to anybody.
He was in Box Trolls. He
Was
played
he?
a tiny white man.
Yelling.
Tiny yelling white man.
Some of these.
Somebody spent 2 years and made Midgar from Final Fantasy VII in Minecraft.
Of course.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
That seems...
Everything gets made in Minecraft. All the things.
A lot of the comic people, I mean, we recognized, but I kind of recognized, but
Big
names. Did you guys hear that Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky is going to be at Laughing Ogre here in a couple months?
Oh man!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They're doing a talk at OSU about marketing comics, and then they're going to do a signing and stuff at
I want to
Laughing
go to
Ogre.
both those things.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get Chip Zdarsky to draw me a picture of sexual Garfield. Have you seen some of his stuff?
No.
It's hilarious. He did emo doc. It was Modoc with like the black hair and stuff. And let's see, there was a Captain Picard, the Silver Surfer.
That's awesome.
And,
He made his hoe.
Oh man, Chip Zdarsky again on Twitter is freaking hilarious. He didn't get invited to like a convention up in Canada or something. So he created ZdarsCon. It was just him sitting in a leather chair, like across the street from the convention center for a few hours, and he had glued his Eisner to a table, saying, "Take your picture, touch an Eisner." Oh, what is that? Oh, it's all Johnny Depp.
It's every Johnny Depp ever
Also Johnny Depp
in one costume.
That could be the picture for the.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the picture.
Oh my god, that hurts my brain.
I like his scissors. They look so lame. There's like some safety scissors in there.
Okay. Chip Zdarsky's one-man Toronto convention, ZdarsCon. Let's see.
Sorry, that just makes me think of freaking.
Yep. Let's see. It's Chip Zdarsky, a.k.a. Chip Zdarsky, a.k.a. Chap Zartovsky, a.k.a. the Sexual Gentleman. Creator of Batman. Citation needed. Lover to no one. No citation needed. Chip Zdarsky is CGC graded 3.5. There are no refunds. Do not look Chirp in the eye. Do not kiss Chirp.
Chirp. Just the letters sections in Sex Criminals are hilarious by themselves.
Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
little sex tips in the corner. Like one of them was
What was that rhyme?
I forget. But BDSM stands for Bondage Discipline Spider-Man.
Oh my.
Oh, man.
If anyone would. Yeah, before we dig ourselves a deeper hole here,
Yeah.
we should probably
we
sign off.
We were gonna,
I know, we got
Stop.
We were trying to,
But no,
but they keep
no.
pulling us back in.
Here's a picture of Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky in a Garfield costume. Yes.
I'd ship it.
Yep. Let's see.
Sex Criminals is great, by the way. Buy
Sex
it.
Criminals
Buy
is a great comic. Yeah.
That's from the new core episode.
Okay, that's it. I'm going down a hole of stupid things Chip Zdarsky's put on Twitter. So
we probably should close.
probably should
out.
close it out. So yeah, so make sure you tune in next week, and thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah. Oh,
Yay
also,
for ranting!
I'm gonna have comics soon.
Yeah!
I actually drew some like in Flash with color and everything
All
the
right.
other day, so they're coming. I'm gonna
Oh
do
man, we're
webcomic again.
reaching for fame now.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Well, yeah. See you guys next week.
Always.
Oh, follow me on Twitter so you know when those come out.
Oh yeah.
Probably give me your Twitter handle.
NOD Cody P.
And I'm not Robot Caveman. I don't tweet. Really.
You don't twit?
I don't
Twit
tweet.
or tweet, either one.
Yeah. Although I did my most recent Twitter escapade was chronicling me trying to get the U2 Song of Innocence deleted off my phone because with the software update, everyone got that album. Everyone got that album whether they wanted it or not. You probably
I
have
wonder if I have
U2's Song of Innocence on your phone. Let's check right now. We got a minute.
I haven't updated my thing in a while,
Okay.
so I don't.
Yeah.
I did see where Apple did put out a thing that said how to delete it.
Yes. And I chronicled that.
Where's the music button?
What?
I don't have a music button.
You don't have one
Oh,
down
wait,
at the
it's down
bottom?
there. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Network unavailable. Go ahead and use my cellular data.
Okay, yeah, go to your artists there. Guess what?
I do.
Guess what you have?
I have it.
U2 Song of Innocence.
I mean, I like you too.
And I'm very sorry about that.
Hey, you shut up.
All right, let's
Yeah, let's go.
See you later.
Let's
All right.
This show is a part of the Nerd Overload Podcast Network. Listen to our other shows and much more at nerdoverload.com.